Hey there, it's David Krukoff here for Cruise Pick 6. Jacob, come on up. Oh God, here he comes. Owen's out today. It's a cold day. I'm casual.
Speaking of out, I'm finally out of school as my first semester of college is done.
Your first semester of your second year of college.
Thanks.
Yes.
You're right.
Okay. Last week, you and Owen were 4-2. I was 2-4. I don't know how that happened. I'm shocked by it. You want to comment about that?
It's just luck.
It's not luck. It's a skill, man.
Well,
we
it's skill. Well, remember, I had
prognosticators.
6 weeks when I was didn't have a winning record.
That's not good. So I wonder how we're doing for the whole year. I think it's just mediocre.
Well, I've had 2 good weeks, so I might be closer again.
Yeah, well.
I've done the
we'll
best
see.
on the last 2 weeks.
All right. I think you're still probably behind. I suspect
I
that
will.
Owen is winning. That's what I suspect.
Well, yeah.
And that's not good, because he's not a part of our immediate family. He's our cousin. He's your cousin and my nephew. One of us has to win.
All right.
Understand?
Well, yeah, well.
Okay, very good.
Unless it's a tie.
All right, so this week, who picked these games?
Owen picked the Marquee games this week, and I would have to say these are very solid Marquee games. I would have picked those games as well.
Okay.
I really like the games he picked.
All right, well, let's start out with what Owen said about the first game.
So, Owen for the first game said that the Giants would win, but the Lions would cover.
Yeah.
He has a 24-21 overtime thriller
24-21 G-Men,
in OT,
an OT. Okay.
and the Lions
The
cover.
Lions cover. All right, that's an interesting pick. I like that pick because I think the Lions are pretty good. The Giants are also pretty good. They're coming across. They're coming after a big game. I'm going to take next. Here's the thing. Lions, I don't think travel that well. I don't think the Lions are going to do that well in a cold weather situation. It's going to be messy. It's going to be rainy. I'm going to say that the Giants cover that game because of the weather.
That's a good point because, I will tell you this, they do go to Lambeau, Chicago every year though.
Yeah, but
But I will also have something else to mention.
yeah.
The Lions have had the benefit of the schedule this year to have most of their away games played in dome stadiums.
Okay.
In fact, the crazy part is that all the fourth quarter comebacks have been indoors,
Interesting.
including those 6 home wins. There are 2 comeback wins on the road were at Minnesota and Indianapolis, both indoors.
Those are good points.
And they've all won indoors. However, the Lions always know to keep it close, and you never know about Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to roll the dice here and see. Stafford is athletic. You never know. He's unpredictable.
Yeah, go on.
Let's see. Let's say he throws in a last-minute touchdown, 31-30.
31-30, you're talking the Lions.
Yeah.
Lions. Dude, both you guys are wrong. Stafford is an awesome athletic quarterback, but he needs not rain and wind. And I think it's going to be rainy and windy on Sunday. My pick is the best. Okay, next pick. Patriots. 3-point favorites at the Broncos. Patriots are very good. Owen, you got Owens all up already?
So, I like Owen's pick.
What do you got?
And he's picking the Broncos.
Yeah, what's he got?
25-22 Broncos. And I can see why he picked Denver because it just so happened that Belichick has a losing record against the Broncos. And Brady's like 2-7 in Denver.
Interesting. Go on. What's your pick?
I was originally going to pick the Broncos, but a lot of these picks this week I have to agree with Owen. And I'm going to try to be contrary.
You shouldn't be contrary. You should do what you think is going to happen. That way your record will be better.
Oh.
So it's up to you, Jake. What's your pick?
You know what? I'm going to have to go with, I can see Tom Brady
Sneeze it on camera here. Come on.
Okay, so I would have to say that in this game, I think I'm going to go with the Patriots here for a change and see what happens. 27-20.
27-20 Pats.
Yeah, you never know with Tom Brady.
Oh, of course, you never know what that. I'm gonna take the Patriots too. I think the Patriots are a better team, and I think the
And also
Broncos-
they lost to the Titans last week, which was a surprise. So I think they're going to beat them.
Gosh, I cannot. I'm starting to sneeze again. All right, let's go to the next game. Bucks at Cowboys. This is a big game.
Really big game.
I'll start. Okay. Buccaneers are improving. Cowboys did poorly last week. Cowboys might want to come back and play well, but I can't see the Cowboys covering by 7 points. I'll take the road dog. Buccaneers cover. Cowboys win. Buccaneers cover.
I agree.
Okay, what do you think?
I think it will be 27-26 Cowboys, Buccaneers cover.
Okay, so Bucks cover.
And the C on the top. So yeah. By the way, I just wanted to say something. I wish this game would have been 4:25 than 8:34 Reason. The Cowboys are getting. Yeah, I know they're 11-2, but this is their like fourth. This is going to be like their fourth consecutive game on national TV, and the third night game in a row. They also have a night game in Detroit, so they're getting way too much spotlight.
Who, the Cowboys?
Yeah. They always do, even when they suck.
Okay, so what's Owen pick?
Leave Owen as 27-23 Cowboys.
So Bucks cover. All right, so we all pick the same thing. Cowboys win, but Bucks cover. All right.
Yes.
We all don't like this spread. We all think this spread is too high.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to continue on with that same concept. Too high. 15 points. That's too high. My thing is that divisional games, Rams versus Seattle, it's a divisional game. Divisional games are often closer. And I also think that the favorites are too high, sometimes at home. So I'll take the road dog. I'm going to take the Rams to beat that spread.
With their new coach.
With their new coach, Jacob.
All right, so I agree
Who
with
is their
this
new
game.
coach?
I think they have an interim coach.
Okay.
First of all, I think Jeff is
Fisher.
better off probably fishing for Seahawks right now.
Okay.
In fact, he has he has the Seahawks number, let me tell you. There's only one explanation. How could a team so poorly like the Rams do so well against the Seahawks?
Uh-oh, here we go.
This must be the walk of...
What is that, Jacob?
It must be the walk of fairy godparents.
Okay.
Must be the walk of fairies. Another thing from a cartoon.
Okay, so no one would have picked that up.
Well, it's the idea that it's magic.
Okay.
There's some strange reason. It's the walk
So
of
you
fairy
think the Rams are going to cover?
Actually, I have this unbelievable pick.
Okay, you're picking the Rams to win the game?
I am picking the Rams to win an under.
Okay.
And the game will end when a safety
So
scores.
you're not picking this game. Oh, you're picking the over-under.
Yes.
All right, so you're picking the
And
under.
the game will be when a safety gets a safety in overtime.
Okay, that's ridiculous.
1917 Rams in OT, and I'm going with that pick. Guts, glory, Ram.
Okay, that's ridiculous. That is a ridiculous pick, but you're still picking the under. You're picking the under. What is Owen's pick?
Because the Rams can't score, and the Seahawks.
What is this, OT?
Yeah.
Oh, fine.
Yeah.
Fine, so take
Owen's pick is also an under. 1910 R. No, 1910 S, my bad. Seahawks. But Rams cover.
Okay, so Seahawks, Rams cover. So basically, we're all saying that spread is too high.
Well, yeah, I'm just doing the under to try to be different here.
Okay, fine. All right, next thing. In that same vein, I don't think the spread in the Redskins game is right. There's no way the Skins should be favored at 6.5 points versus the Panthers. The Redskins' record against the Panthers is poor.
Poor in this day of age, not in the 90s.
Okay, fine. Nonetheless, that's a lot of points for the Panthers to receive. I think the Panthers have to cover that. I'm going to take the Panthers. I think the Redskins could win by 3, but I don't think the Panthers will lose by more than 6.5.
Yeah.
So I'll take the Panthers. And Owen has the same game. What is Owen's pick on that?
Owen agrees with you. Owen actually has the Redskins winning by 1 point.
So what's his pick on that?
17-16 Redskins,
17-16 Skins.
but the
So-
Panthers cover.
P covers. Okay. Alright, that's fine. And Owen, Jacob, what's your next game pick?
I'm going to pick, so the Packers and the Bears, a very underlooked rivalry
Okay.
these days because one team seems to be dominant than the other.
Yeah.
But I just thought I would bring it up this year. This rivalry is historic.
Yeah.
It almost had 200 meetings since like 1921.
Yeah.
So this is a game, and this game in Chicago is going to be freezing.
Well, what day is it?
Sunday, and it's expected to be like the high's expected to be 0 in Chicago.
Really? Okay, go on.
So I expect the defense to fit. I think the weather could work in the Bears' favor. One problem, they're playing the Packers, who's also used to the cold.
Yeah, so?
That because the Packers are also used to environments like that.
Yeah, so?
I also think the Packers seemingly have momentum.
Yeah.
So I think the Packers will beat the Bears. I think it will be 20-10 Packers.
That's a good prediction. Okay.
If it was a team like that was a team that was like the Chargers,
Yeah.
I would think the Bears would win because of the environment.
Alright, so,
Packers, it's in the cold and they're used to it.
alright. Owen's second game is Raiders versus Chargers.
Yeah, that was a good game there, and I like his pick too.
What's his pick?
His pick is 28-24 Raiders.
28-24 Raiders. So Raiders are going to cover.
Yeah.
I think that's a good pick. I think that, frankly, I think the Raiders will cover by even more than that. I'm not picking that game, but I don't like the Chargers. So, Jacob, what's your next pick?
Titans at Chiefs. I always like to pick the games that sometimes could be in the marquee games list,
Okay.
but I do agree with those three though. But this is a game that didn't look good in paper at the beginning of the year, but now it is. The Titans
What's the Titans
just
record?
7-6, but they're coming off a big win against the Broncos.
Okay, and what's the
Chiefs are coming
record?
off 10-3, coming off some rest.
So who's in the charge of that division right now? The Chiefs?
Kansas City. I think the Chiefs will win the game,
Mm-hmm.
but I could see Tennessee putting up a fight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go 24-21 Kansas City, but Tennessee covers.
So, Titans cover.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you're wrong. I think the Chiefs are going to win that game by more than 5.5. But anyway, that's okay. My last pick, Pittsburgh, -3 at the Bengals. Jacob, what's the Pittsburgh?
Steelers have won 4 in a row. The Bengals have won 2 in a row in dominant fashion to mediocre teams.
What's the Bengals record?
5-7-1,
What's the Steelers record?
8-5.
I want to take the Steelers. Pittsburgh, cover by more than.
I think Pittsburgh's going to win that division.
Yeah, yeah. So there you go. That's our picks for this week. I think we're going to have a good week. And I think if you bet with us this week, you're going to make some money.
All right, thank you. Stay classy.